There's one eye contact trick that instantly makes men feel intimidated, off balance, and completely aware of your presence. It's subtle, it's powerful, and once you master it, you'll never be overlooked again. Ever locked eyes with someone and felt them crumble under your gaze? Or maybe you were the one who looked away first. That tiny moment, it determines who holds power in the interaction. If you're not controlling it, you're losing it. Most people think eye contact is about staring someone down. Wrong. The secret is in a technique so precise that it forces the other person to stay locked in, without them even realizing why. In this video, I'll teach you how to do it. And once you learn it, game over. Eye contact is the silent language of power. It determines who dominates a conversation, who leads in social settings, and who gets respect without saying a word. But most people fail to use it correctly. Either they overdo it and come off as weird, or they avoid it and look weak. But there's a secret method, a psychological trick used by leaders, spies, and high-status individuals that creates an intense, intimidating presence. And today, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it. Let's talk about power dynamics. There's always a battle happening before words are spoken. Imagine this. You're at a high-stakes business meeting or on a first date. You lock eyes with someone. Who looks away first? Because the second someone looks away, they've subconsciously conceded power. There's a reason high-level negotiators, elite military personnel, and even poker champions train their eye contact, because controlling eye contact means controlling perception. And this is where the power gaze trick comes in. This technique has been studied in behavioral psychology and is even used in interrogation tactics. But it's not about being aggressive. It's about asserting silent dominance. It's called the triangular gaze technique. And when done right, it makes men feel your presence without you needing to say a single word. This technique is like a silent power move. It's subtle, yet psychologically intense. The goal? Make the other person hyper-aware of you without saying a word. Let's break it down in a way that's easy to practice and master. Step 1. Look at their left eye. When you start a conversation, focus on their left eye. Keep your gaze calm and steady, but don't overdo it. You're not trying to laser beam through their soul. Hold it for about 2 to 3 seconds before moving to the next step. Why? This starts the eye connection and establishes presence without being overwhelming. Step 2. Shift to their right eye. Slowly move your gaze from their left eye to their right eye. This movement should feel natural, like your eyes are casually scanning, not darting around. Hold for another 2 to 3 seconds. Why? Switching eye focus creates an unpredictable rhythm that keeps them engaged and slightly off balance. Step 3. Drop your gaze to their mouth. After shifting between their eyes, move your focus to their mouth for 1 to 2 seconds. Do this smoothly. Don't snap your eyes downward suddenly. Keep your face relaxed and avoid any unnecessary movements. Why? This creates a subconscious effect of deep observation. In social interactions, shifting your gaze to someone's mouth makes them feel like you're deeply analyzing them. Step 4. Return to their left eye. After 1 to 2 seconds on their mouth, calmly bring your focus back to their left eye. This completes the triangular motion. Now, keep your expression neutral yet slightly intrigued. This makes them wonder what you're thinking. Why? This full triangle movement disrupts the typical static eye contact pattern. It makes the other person hyper-aware of your gaze and gives you the upper hand in controlling the interaction. How to practice it without looking creepy. Use a mirror. Practice on yourself first to see how it looks. Try it casually. Use it during low-stakes conversations with friends. Adjust the speed. Move too fast, and it looks unnatural. Move too slow, and it feels intense. Find a balanced rhythm. Stay relaxed. The trick works best when your facial expression is calm, confident, and slightly mysterious. What happens when you use this trick? The other person becomes hyper-aware of your presence. They start mirroring your body language, a sign of subconscious attraction or respect. They may fidget, look away, or blink more, a sign they feel the power shift. You instantly appear more dominant, confident, and in control of the interaction. Pair this technique with slow blinking and a slight smirk to amplify the effect. Done correctly, it makes you look like someone who knows something others don't. Now, go try it out and watch how people react. You'll never see eye contact the same way again. The trick alone isn't enough. You need to combine it with controlled blinking and microexpressions. Hold the gaze longer than normal. Not too long, just long enough that they notice. Blink slowly. People who blink less appear more confident and in control. Combine this with subtle head tilts and a half smirk. It makes you seem like you know something they don't. When done correctly, this makes even the most dominant men feel uneasy, because suddenly, they're the ones being studied. The psychology behind it. This method taps into the brain's natural response to dominance hierarchies. Studies show that in every social interaction, our brain instantly ranks people based on subconscious cues. The way you hold eye contact determines who leads the conversation, who gets listened to, who holds more power in the moment. When you use the triangular gaze technique, you're subtly telling their brain, I'm in control here. And trust me, it works. Your next move. This isn't just about eye contact. It's about mastering presence. Eye contact is a tool, but how you use it will set you apart. Try this technique today. Watch how people react. Watch how they hesitate. How they suddenly become more aware of you. And if you want more psychological power tricks like this, make sure you subscribe. Because once you start playing the game on this level, the world starts responding to you differently. See you in the next one.